Good morning, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
sir, this is the trials for the Olympiad, right? So who can go for the Olympiad?
Yeah, okay. So we will start in 2-3 minutes. Okay,
Sir,
so yeah,
I am in Singapore, but I used to be in an international school. Over there, I used to give Olympiads. I think SOF, na?
yes, SOF.
Yeah. So over there, I used to give SOF Olympiads. But then now I am in a public school over here where they don't give SOF Olympiad. So I might need to go to my old school. I think I don't know where I'm supposed to give the Olympiad, how I'm going to give.
Okay, that's what I will tell today. Actually, this year Olympiads are in will be on online mode. You have to give from your home only, and you can register individually also. If your school is not conducting the Olympiads, then also you can appear for the Olympiads.
Okay.
Oh, so meanwhile, more people will join. So
Sir,
yes,
means you give the test now, sir.
what?
Means
Beta?
tests.
Yeah, test. Which tests?
Means you give the means Vedic mass test now, sir.
Huh?
Means like that only Olympiad will also be.
No, there would be different type of questions. That's why I will take some sample questions and I will provide you also with some question papers. Okay, one sample paper. Okay, so that you can get an idea which type of questions comes in the Olympiads, and because actually they are different questions from our normal school questions or school education, so a little bit of preparation is required for that, and the level of paper is higher than our school level. Okay, so we have to prepare for them to score good marks and good rank in that.
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, so
Good
it's a
afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. Okay, so it's already 3 p.m. Let's wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then we will start. So if meanwhile you can mention your classes in the chat box, in which class you study. So just write your classes, in which classes you are studying currently, classes or grade, whatever you say.
Sir,
Yeah,
because in Singapore public school, I am in fourth grade, but then
yes.
in International Indian School, I am supposed to be in fifth grade.
You have to appear for the exam according to the grade in which you are studying, whatever school it is. So if you are currently in grade 4, then you have to appear for grade 4 examination. Okay, if in your current school you are in grade 4, then you have to appear for grade 4 examination.
Sir, I am in third grade.
Okay, good. So and Olympiads are from grade 1 to grade 12. Okay, all the students. Some Olympiads are not for grade 1 students, but most of the Olympiads are from grade 1 to grade 12. Okay,
Ma'am,
so yeah.
sir, my math Olympiad book is still in pending, sir. It has more pages than incomplete one.
Means what? You have not got the book or what? What do you want
Sir,
to say?
I have pending pages in math Olympiad, sir.
Pending pages means
Incomplete pages, sir.
you have got some book and in that pages are incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you tell your father to connect with the that team that you have got means incomplete book or okay misprinted book.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start the class. Okay, so see, in today's class, what we are going to learn, we are going to learn about something about what are Olympiads, what is the use of giving Olympiads, and some questions I will take which have come in earlier maths Olympiads, and how we can deal them. See, actually, every question you can do, but it's important that if you have tried those kind of questions earlier, then you can do such questions in lesser time. And if you have not done such kind of questions, then you will take more time. Suppose you have to go from one place to another. If you know the route, you can go there in a less time. But if you don't know the route, you will reach there, but it will take more time. Similar is the preparation for Olympiads. So if you know what kind of questions comes in the Olympiad, what is the method to solve these questions, then you can easily crack the Olympiads. So that's what today we are going to discuss. Okay, so I am Ritesh Agarwal. Some of you might be new, and some of you know me. Okay, I have done BTech from IIT Bombay. So let's start the today's session. So what are Olympiads? तो Olympiads क्या हैं? कई बार ये हमको पता नहीं होता. In some schools they take the Olympiads, in some schools they don't take the Olympiads. Some students are aware of the Olympiads, some are not aware of the Olympiads. So what are Olympiads? So in the smaller classes, so in school level Olympiads are what? They are competitive examinations conducted by various non-profit or private organizations like SOF, okay, Science Olympiad Foundation, Unified Council, Silver Zone, EduHeal. These are some common organizations which conduct the Olympiads. Most commonly, the word used or the organization which is most famous is SOF, Science Olympiad Foundation. After that, Unified Council. Most of you have not heard of the Silver Zone and EduHeal, but these are also some organizations which conduct Olympiads. And these are different organizations, okay? Each organization conduct their own Olympiads. Means SOF conduct their own Olympiads, Unified Council conduct their own Olympiads. Okay, you can appear for all of them or one or two of them, whichever you want to, whichever you are in comfortable and it's possible for you to appear in those examinations. Now, why you must appear for Olympiads? See, there is one doubt in our mind, means whether we should appear for the Olympiads or we should not appear for the Olympiads. So why you must appear? So Olympiad exams are very important in giving an early age exposure to the competitive world. So most of you might be knowing that after your means 12th class, you have to face competitive examinations. Some of you might not be aware of that currently, but after an age, after some means after your 12th class or so, you have to appear for any competitive exam to get admission in any good college, whichever field it is. So Olympiads gives you an idea from this age only, means what kind of competitive examinations are, means how to prepare for competitive examination, and you can get an idea in like all over India or all over world, the students which are of your age, which are of your standard, how they are performing, because the Olympiad examinations are given by students all across the world or all across the nation. So you can check your ranking, your level in between all those students. Okay, तो कई बार हमें ऐसा भी लगता है कि ओलंपियाड का पेपर इतना टफ आ रहा है, हम कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे. Okay, so sometimes we feel like the Olympiad paper is so tough. It is not of our school level or our grade level, but the paper which you will get. So every student of your grade will get the same examination paper. So you can't say that it is tougher, because it is tougher for everyone. So here the main thing is we have to prepare ourselves for that level. And if we prepare ourselves for that level, we will find it easier. See, in earlier stage, we used to find it difficult to remember 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, now it is comfortable for us. 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 into 5 is 10. Okay, similarly, if you prepare for the Olympiads also, you will find the questions of Olympiads are also doable, and it's not like you can't do those papers or you do those questions. Okay, so these exams help students in developing an advanced level understanding of concepts and building self-confidence. So the concepts you have learned in your school, those concepts also you will be understanding in a much deeper level, okay, or much advanced level. So that would be benefit of giving Olympiads. Then these exams help students in enhancing their problem solving skills and help in approaching the problems with analytical thinking and mindset. Monetary rewards and medals at various levels are also add to the charm of Olympiad. Okay, so if you are in top level of your school or of your state, then you will get some medals, certificates, etc. So that is also a thing that you can show to others that I have won this medal, this certificate in this Olympiad examination. Now, how to appear in Olympiad exams? So some of you might be aware how to appear and some of you might not be appear. In general, what happens? So most Olympiad exams are conducted through school and schools have to register for the exams. So some of you have attempted them earlier also from your schools. Okay. So most of the Olympiads are conducted through schools only, but this year due to Corona pandemic, you can register individually also for some of the Olympiads. So that's a benefit this year. And examination will also be online. You have to give paper through your home using your computer. Okay. Now, SOF is the biggest Olympiad conducting organization and it conducts very famous Olympiads like IMO, International Mathematics Olympiad, IEO, International English Olympiad, NSO, National Science Olympiad. Okay, if your school is not directly conducting the exams, then you can get yourself registered for Unified Council's NSTSC. So, okay, if you are giving it for the first time or you have appeared it earlier, okay, then also no issues because there has to be first step. If you have not appeared, okay, then this is your first step towards the Olympiad. In your later classes, you will find it much easier. It might be possible that in the first year, if you are appearing for the first year, you will find it a bit difficult. But from next year, you have an idea, means what are Olympiads, what kind of questions comes in Olympiad, how to prepare for the Olympiads. So you can do it more easily. Okay. So in generally, if school is not registered, this NSTSC, National Science Talent Search Examination, this examination can be given independently by the students. Okay, in general, but this year situations are different. Okay, so this year we can give Olympiads, this SOF science, the SOF Olympiads also we can give independently without being registered through schools. Okay, NSTS is one of the renowned Olympiads in which open participation is allowed. This is an Olympiad for assessing the combined skills of math, science, and reasoning. Now, okay, this year SOF and Unified Council both are conducting exam in online mode and students can register individually also for that. तो इस साल ये बेनिफिट है कि जो SOF साइंस ओलंपियाड फाउंडेशन है और यूनिफाइड काउंसिल है, ये एग्जाम को ऑनलाइन मोड में भी करा रही है. ये सिर्फ ऑनलाइन मोड में ही होगा. इट वुड बी प्योरली ऑन ऑनलाइन मोड and students can register individually. If your school is not registering for the Olympiads, then also you can appear for the Olympiad. Yeah, you have to fill details of your schools, okay, during the form filling, but it's not necessary that your school has to means conduct that examination. You can appear independently on your own. Okay. Now, how to prepare for Olympiads? So if you want to score high and want to secure a top international rank, then you have to start early. See, now this year Olympiads are in January like this. Generally, Olympiads used to means be conducted in October like this because due to Corona, exams have been shifted till December. So it might generally क्या होता था कि पहले अक्टूबर में होता था तो हमारे स्कूल सिलेबस भी कंप्लीट नहीं होता था. तो Olympiad prepare करने के लिए you have to be ahead of your school syllabus. But now since this year it is in December, so it might be possible that your school syllabus will be completed by that time. And some other topics are also there which we can prepare in this 2-3 months duration. Okay. So keep the following points in mind while you prepare for Olympiads. See, identifying the syllabus. So if you appear for the Olympiad, you can see on their website a syllabus is given, or if you fill the form, you can get the syllabus. Also, some books, papers are also available. You can buy them while filling the form also, in which you can get previous 2 years papers and some books. You can buy them. If you don't buy them, then also it's okay. Okay, it's not compulsory. it's on you. If you want to buy them, then it's okay. If not, then also there is no issue. Okay. To identify the syllabus and understand the pattern. Syllabus of these exams generally adheres to the school syllabus. Identify all topics which are not there in current school syllabus. So most of the part of syllabus would be from your school syllabus, but some topics would be there which were not in your school syllabus. So you have to identify those topics and have to prepare for them separately. Okay. And you should go through previous year sample papers and actual exam papers of IMO, NSO, and IEO to understand the pattern of exams. This will help you a lot as similar type of questions are repeated. So this is one important thing, because if you see previous examinations paper, so same type of concepts are asked every year. Okay, so if you go through 4 or 5 papers of the previous year examinations, you can get an idea what kind of paper will come and how to deal with those questions. Okay, you will see that similar concept, question would be different, but concept would be similar. So that's one important thing, that we should prepare from 4 or 5 previous year papers, so that we can have an understanding what kind of questions comes in the examinations and how to deal with those questions. Okay, so these are some important points regarding Olympiads. Now we will take some questions which are asked in mathematics Olympiad. Before that, if you have any query, any doubt, we can discuss that. Then we will discuss some questions. I will show you some questions which are already asked in previous examinations and how to deal with them. I have taken just few sample questions. Okay, in our regular classes we will discuss more questions, we will learn concepts also. Okay, and one more thing, how to register. Register, you can do it online. I have provided the links also. And if you have no information, you can contact me. Okay, you will get my contact numbers in all these slides. It's here. I will show you at the end also. So if you want to know more how to register, which are the links, I can provide that also. You can contact me on WhatsApp on this number 8982 111 000. Okay, so let's move on to the some of the questions which are asked in Olympiads and how to deal with them. At the first look, you will find that questions are bit tougher. According to our knowledge, it might be possible, but if you practice those things, if you learn some basic concepts, then you can see that those questions are not that much difficult. You can easily do them. So this is question. Okay, here I have taken questions from grade 3 to grade 8. Okay, grade 3 to grade 8, all type of questions. So some of you might find some questions easier because they are of lower grade. Some of you might find some questions tougher, or maybe because those who are in junior classes, third, fourth, they might find some questions difficult or some concept which they have not learned till now. So just try to learn what I am saying. If you know that thing, if you don't know that thing, then you can ignore those questions. Okay, because if you are in mainly in third, fourth class, fifth class like this. Okay, this is question from third class examination. So can you do it in less than 30 seconds? If you can do, tell me the answers. Tell me the answers. What would be the answer? Okay, yeah, Tanishka, your answer is correct. Anjani, your answer is also correct. See, this is grade 3 questions, so grade 3 should also be able to do it. Okay, good. So every one of you have got the correct answer. So very simple question, and very less time we can do this kind of question. So a man buys 45 bananas for his monkeys every day. How many bananas does he buy in the month of September? So first you should know how many days are there in September. Okay, so in September there are 30 days. You know many tricks like this you do in your classes. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, like this. Okay, so if you find September has 30 days, So 45 banana, 30 days. So 45 into 30 would be the answer. And this is a simple calculation. So 45 into 3 is 135 and 0. So these many bananas would be there. Okay, now this is also a question from class grade 3 paper. A cow gives 4 liter 345 milliliter of milk on Wednesday and 3 liter 645 milliliter on Thursday. On which day did it give more milk and by how much? See, some of you might not be aware of milliliter. So milliliter is what? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 millimeter. So obviously first you have to check this digit, 4 liter and 3 liter. So which one is greater? 4 liter side is greater. Okay, like it is like rupees and paisa. So if rupees are more, okay, then paisa can be seen later on to check whether which is greater. Okay, so 4 liter is greater than 3 liter. That means on Wednesday it has given more milk. So Thursday, this would not be the answer. Now, how much more? See, 4 liter 345 milliliter is there, and 3 liter 645 milliliter is there. So what you can do? You can write it. You can take 3 liter here from
Sir, 700.
700. Okay. So 3 liter, you can separate out. 3 liter minus 3 liter is 0. Now, here if we take 1 liter from this side, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So we can write it as 1345 milliliter. And here what is there? 645 milliliter. Okay, so I have made this side 3 liter, this side 3 liter. So this will directly cancel out. Now remaining is what? From this 4 liter, I have taken 1 liter this side. So 1345 milliliter minus 645 milliliter. This would be the final answer. So this is simple subtraction. You can do easily. So 700 milliliter. So on Wednesday, cow has given more milk. How much more? 700 milliliter. Okay, so this was one question from grade 3 paper. Okay, now this is one question from grade 4 paper. See, generally questions are similar, just calculation level increases as your grade increases. So if you prepare from today, means like you are preparing for grade 3. So it might be possible that this year you won't perform that much better, but next year you will definitely perform much better. Okay. See, some noise is there. Let me mute everyone. Okay, so here the question is, Mr. Kapoor filled 3 liter 500 milliliter petrol in his car on 1st December, 2 liter 750 milliliter on 5th December, and 4 liter 250 milliliter on 9th December. How much petrol did he fill in his car in the first week of December? See, one more thing is there. We have to read the question properly. Sometimes what happens, we see the data and how much petrol did he fill. Don't read properly till end and we add all the things. But see, question is asking in the first week of December. So first week means we have to take only up to 7th December. Okay, is it clear? So sometimes what happens, we don't read the question carefully and just do the calculation. So what we have to tell how much petrol did he fill in his car in the first week of December. So first week means up to 7th December. So what data is there? 3 liter 500 milliliter and 2 liter 750 milliliter. This we don't have to take because this is on 9th December. Now we have to directly add this. Okay, 3 liter. Okay, we can add separately. 3 liter and 2 liter. This is 5 liter. Now 500 milliliter and 750. तो ये आ जाएगा 1250 milliliter. Okay, but see, milliliter value should be less than 1000 because we have already learned 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. So we can write this. Okay, this I am just doing to explain you. You have to do it mentally. Okay, so this is 1000 milliliter plus 250 milliliter. Now 1000 milliliter is what? 1 liter. So this 1 liter will add to 5 liter. So it would be 6 liter and remaining is 250 milliliter. Okay, if you do some practice, these questions won't take more than 20 seconds. Okay, so correct answer would be 6 liter 250 milliliter. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Any doubt, any confusion till now? Okay. Now this is one question. This is also from grade 4. Now, how many of you have learned this long division method? So, yeah, how many of you have not learned long division till now? Because this is a long division means thing given here. Okay. Main thing is those students who are in class 3 or 4. Have you learned this kind of thing? 3, I think, have not learned it. Yeah, Arush, you are in class 3, you don't know. Okay, because this is in class 4. So I think in class 4 जो स्टूडेंट्स है उन्होंने इसको सीखा होगा बिकॉज ये क्लास 4th में एंड सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन कम्स इन क्लास 5 6 सम ओके लाइक दिस सम calculation become much tougher or much bigger. Okay, Aditya is saying in 4 we learned. Okay, so it is according to class 4. So see, what is the division technique? So simple division technique, you know, if you know that, then it's fine. Okay, if you like, if you are in class 3, then you can ignore this question if you don't understand this. Okay, so what we do, see, we do 38 into 1. See, we have to understand how to attempt the question. 38 into 1 we write here 38, so we don't have to check this. Now in the next digit we would do subtraction. If you know the technique, okay, then it would be easier. Now what we write here, 38 into this number should give us this number. Okay, so 38, Rana Dev is saying, sir, we didn't learn. We will. Okay, if you have not learned this, and if you are in Miss class 4 or 5 and these kind of questions will appear in the Olympiad, then if you take the Olympiad classes, I will tell you more in detail how to do this division also. But now, because we have less time, just I am explaining. If you know the division, then how you have to attempt this question. So here what will occur, here this term would be 38 into this number p should give me this. See, now there are so many possibilities. So what to do? See, one thing is, okay, if you have got the answer, then it's good. Let us do it. Okay, so 38 into p. Now here, if we multiply any number like 53 into 7, this last digit should be same as the last digit of 7 into 3. Like 7 into 3 is 21. So last digit of this multiplication would be 1. Okay, so if there is 3, now in table of 8, in which term last digit would be 2, like 8, then 16, then 24, then 32. So 8 into 4 is 32. We can check further also. Okay, if you want, 32 के बाद क्या आएगा, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72. Okay, so 72 could be there, or 7 could be there. So this p could be 4 or 7. Now 8 into 4 is 32, and 3 into 4 is 12. This is 15. So since there is 3, this is not possible. So p has to be how much? 7. Okay, means, sorry, not 7, 9. 8, 9 just 70. Sorry, 8 into 7 is 56. 8 into 8 is 64. 8 into 9 is 72. Okay, so we don't have to do full calculation. We have to just check the last digit. So last digit will be 2 if here p would be 4 or 7. But 4 is not possible because here we are having 3. And when we multiply 38 with 4, we will get 152. So we will multiply with 9. So 9 into 8 is 72. Okay, ये करके भी नहीं देखना है, just मैं समझा रहा हूँ अभी कर. 9 into 3 is 27. Okay, so 9 into 3 is 27. 27 plus 7 is how much? 34. So p is 9, q is 4. Okay, is it clear? p is 9, so this is not possible. p 9 हो जाएगा, q 4 हो जाएगा. Now we will move forward. So here 75 minus 38, this term would be 15 minus 8. So r would be 15 minus 8. So 15 minus 8 is how much? That is 7. So r is 7. Now what is s? So s is 4 minus 2 is 2. 7 minus 4. So S should be 3. So S is 3. Now put there here and solve. So P is 9, Q is 4, R is 5, S is 3. Okay, so 9 minus 4 is 5. Wait, I have made some mistake. Okay, Q, I have made some mistake. 9 into 8 is 72. 7, 9 into 3 is 27. So Q, see, actually this is 38 into 9. So 38 into 9 would be what? 9 into 8 is 72, 7, 9 into 8 is 27, 27, so this is 34. Okay, R, I think I have made mistake. Yes, sorry. R is how much? 15 minus 8. Sorry, I have written R as, okay, so R, I have made a mistake in R. So R is 7. So other things are correct. R is 7. So this is 7. So 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 by 3 is 4. So correct option would be B. Okay, is it clear? तो अब अगर आपको ये नहीं आता या इस तरह की चीज नहीं सीखी तो थोड़ा सा इसको टाइम लगेगा जब हम सीखेंगे. And if you know this, then we will know the techniques. Means we don't have to do the full division. We have to check stepwise. Means how we can easily find this P, how we can easily find this Q, how we can easily find this R, and how we can easily find this S. And after finding these, we can get the answer. Okay. Okay. Here is some questions are like this. See, there are mainly 4 parts in the Olympiad. One is logical reasoning, one is mathematical reasoning, one is everyday mathematics. I am telling about mathematics Olympiad mainly, and one is achievers section. Okay, so this is a question like this. Here the mangoes and strawberries are given. If mango plus strawberry is 230, the strawberry minus mango is 5, then what is the value of this strawberry? So what you can take mango's price as something. Means you can take it X. Okay, let mango's price is X. This mango's price is X. Strawberry price is Y. Okay, their prices will be different. So see, here we have to solve these equations. So some of you might not know how to solve the equations. So, but these are also simple things. We will learn those properly. See, so mango price we have taken as X. Here mango price we have taken as X. Strawberry price we have taken as Y. So 2x, X plus X is 2x plus Y is 230. Now strawberry price is Y minus mango price is X. So it is equal to 5. Now what we want the strawberry price. That means we want Y. Okay, so how we can get Y? So we can multiply this second equation, okay, by 2. Okay, we can multiply this equation by 2. So what we will get? 2y minus 2x is equal to 10. Okay, so our first equation is 2x plus y is equal to 230. How many of you know solving these equations? And we can add these equations. So if this 2x will cancel with, or if you don't like this, you can add this. So what you will get? 2x plus y. Left hand side addition, 2x plus y plus 2y minus 2x is equal to 230 plus 10. हमने क्या किया? इनको ऐड कर दिया. ठीक है, तो 2x will cancel out. From here we will get 3y. From here we will get 240. So y is equal to 240 by 3. So that is 80. Yeah, Arush, you might not be able to understand these questions because these are of senior classes and you are, I think, the means student which you are the only student which is in 3rd class. And during classes, it would be in separate groups. Okay, here I am taking common session for all classes. But when I will take the regular classes in this Olympiad batch, there would be separate batches. Like means for if I will observe the paper and if common topics are there, I will take few common classes. Otherwise, other classes would be class wise, like grade 5th class, grade 3 class, like that. Okay, how I have got this 3y? See, y plus 2y. Y means 1 by plus 2y. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3y is equal to 240. Okay, so now 240 by 3. This is the 80. Or what you can do, see, this is one way. Other way, simple, you can do like this. See here, mango plus mango. See, Gia, you are right. In this, there are 2y. Where? No, actually, see, this is 2y. We have see, let me explain again. We have taken mango's price as x, and this mango is also of price x, and strawberry price as y. So 2 mangoes price would be 2x, and strawberry price would be y. So 2x plus y is 230. Okay, so this is, I think, grade 5th question. Okay, so 2x plus y is 230. Now strawberry price is y, so this is y. Mango is x, so y minus x is 5. Okay, now I have to find y. So what I want to eliminate, I want to eliminate x. Now here I am having 2x, here I am having x and minus x. So हमको क्या सोचना है कि हम x को कैसे eliminate करें, how we can eliminate this x. So we will multiply this whole equation by 2. So what we will get here, we will get minus 2x, and if we add the two equations, 2x will cancel with this minus 2x. So this is the main thought, that we have to eliminate the unwanted variable. What we want the price of strawberry, a value of strawberry, which is y. We are not interested in x. And after getting y, we can also get the x. If we get y 80, we will substitute y here and we can get the x. But for this question, we are only interested in y. So I want to eliminate x. So I have multiplied this equation by 2. So this is 2y minus 2x is equal to 10. We have to multiply the all terms. So y multiplied by 2 is 2y, x multiplied by 2 is 2x, and 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. Okay, now I have written both these equation here to make it little bit clear. You can directly add here also. So I have written 2x plus y is equal to 230, first equation. Then after multiplying by 2, but I have got 2y minus 2x is equal to 10. Now I am adding these two. So left hand side terms will add themselves, right hand side will add themselves. So 2x plus y plus 2y minus 2x. Now 2x and minus 2x, they will cancel out. 230 plus 10 is 240, and here y plus 2y would be 3y. So y would be 240 by 3, that is 80. Yeah, so x went into y, or you can okay, find x from one equation and put in the second equation. You can also do this. Okay, so let me take different colors so that you won't get confused. You can also do this here. See, from this equation, y minus x is equal to 5. We are interested in y. We have to eliminate x. So x can be written as y minus 5. Okay, x कैसे? हम 5 को लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में लेगा, x को राइट हैंड साइड में. तो y minus 5 is equal to x. Now we can substitute this x in this equation. This is also one way. This x or this x. So 2x is equal to y minus 5 plus y is equal to 230. So this way also we can do. So 2y, 2, and now in bracket we have learned, bracket means we have to multiply 2 with y and then 2 with 5, and this sign will come as it is. So 2y minus 10 plus y is equal to 230. 2y plus y is 3y, minus 10 will go to right hand side, it will become 240. So y will be 240 by 3, that is 80. Okay, is it clear now? Okay, Aditya is asking how many times a week class will be. Actually, every week there will be one class for each grade. Okay, and if some common class would be there, then it would be an extra class. So and days I will tell you. Okay, means on one day means it would be of grade 5, one day it would be of grade 6, like that. And main thing would be I will give you papers of previous year Olympiads, and we will discuss those questions, means how to deal those questions. That is the most important part. And if there you don't know any concept, I will teach you those concepts also. And if you know the concept, you don't know the application part, then we will learn the application part, like this question. So you know how to do calculations, but how to do those calculations, apply those concepts, that is the important thing. Okay, chalo. Let's go to next problem. So now this is a question, I think, from grade 6. A rectangular garden, no, it is from grade 5 only. A rectangular garden is 32-meter wide and 48-meter long. How much fencing will be needed to enclose the garden? If fencing costs ₹98 per meter, how much will it cost to fence the garden? So see, rectangular shape, everyone of you knows that this shape is called rectangular shape. Okay. Now 32-meter wide. So this is width 32 meter. This is 48-meter long. Now what we have to do? We have to make a fencing. Okay, fencing means we have to cover this side boundaries. So how much length of wire we need to do the fencing? So see, length of wire needed is how much? From this side 48 meter, this side 32. In a rectangle, these opposite sides are equal. This is 48 meter, this is 32 meter. Okay, so we have to completely fence this garden. So how much long wire is required? 48 meter for this side, 32 meter for this side, 48 meter for this side, and 32 meter for this side. So 48 plus 32 plus 48 plus 32. Or see, this is, I am just telling to explain the things. Otherwise, you can directly, what you can do, see, you can see 8 plus 2 is 10. If you get 10, calculation is easier. So directly what we can do, 48 plus 32. And this side is also similar. So if similar thing is there, we can multiply by 2. We have to do the calculation faster. Now 48 into 32 is 80. So 80 into 2 is 160 and meter. So this is the length of the wire. Now fencing cost ₹98 per meter. That means for 1 meter, you have to pay ₹98. So for 160 meter, how much cost it will be there? So 160 into 98. See, Arush, this is not the question from grade 3, but grade 3 students can also do this. Okay, it's not like it's called question for grade 4 or grade 5 that you can't do it. Grade 4 students can do some questions of grade 7 because it is just multiplication addition. Some concepts are there which are class specific. Okay, so I think Arush, you would have understood this question. Is it or not? Have you understood this question or not? Okay, and this calculation, so those who have learned Vedic mathematics, they can easily do this calculation, and others also have to try to do it as quick as possible. Okay, so 160 meter of fencing is required, and amount would be how much? See, so here you can easily calculate the answer. Okay, so you can check from last digit also. See, 10 will come if you don't want to do the full calculation because objective papers are there. See, this is rejected 180 meter, 170 meter. Now from end, this 0 will come and 8, 6 ja 48. So here 8 will come. Now here 15,000 is given. So this can't be the answer. So if you don't want to do the full calculation, and in objective examinations, it's not required to do the full calculation. You have to just reach to the answer. Okay. So 160 meter is the length of the fencing, and for amount, just you can check one digit because two options we have already eliminated. Now from this 160 meter is there. Now from this, we have to select one option. So you can see 15. These digits are same. This digit we can check second digit. So from 10 will come 8, 6 are 48. So from here 8 has to come. So answer would be 8. Okay, is it clear? So this is the way to deal those objective questions, because time is very limited. In 1 hour, you will get around 50 questions to do. So in every question, you should be able to try to do it in less than 1 minute. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Any doubt in this question? And this side which we have length here, length of wire, this is also called perimeter. Okay, the side of any shape. Arush, you can skip this question or these questions. Okay, for you actually level is a bit lower because you are in grade 3. Others, those who are in grade 5 and above, should be able to do this. Okay, so this side of any shape, this is also called perimeter or circumference. Okay, in circular case, generally it is called circumference, otherwise it is called perimeter. Okay, now this is one question. This is from, I think, grade 6. But it's not that it's for grade 6. Sometimes what happened, we just got feared. Oh, it's of grade 6. I'm in grade 4, grade 5. See, logical reasoning questions are means can be done by any grade of, okay, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग जो है वो 5th ग्रेड वाला बच्चा 8th ग्रेड के भी कर सकता है, 9th के भी कर सकता है, बिकॉज इट इज लॉजिकल रीजनिंग. देयर इज नो मच डिफरेंस, ओनली जस्ट complexity increases. Okay, concept remain the same. So see, what is the question? Select the incorrect match. If figures not drawn to scale are made of identical squares and identical equilateral triangles of side 3 cm. Yeah, this might be problem that some of you don't know what is squares, what is equilateral triangle. So these words might get confused if you are in lower classes and question is of higher classes. Arush Singh sir, previous question. No, Arush is 160 meter fence. See here, 48 plus 32 plus 48 plus 32. 48 plus 32 is 80, and 80 into 2. 160 meter fence is there, and 160 into 98 would be the cost. Okay, so equilateral triangle is a triangle whose all sides are equal. And square has all the sides equal. And perimeter, see what the word which I was using earlier, perimeter is what? Outer side of any figure. Okay, outer side of any figure. So just we have to count the outer. See, now in equilateral triangle all sides are equal, other side square all sides are equal. So if this side is, let me say 3, this is also 3, this is also 3. So instead of adding 3 3 3, you have to count the number of sides, because all sides are equal. Let me start from here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So 13 sides are there, and each side is of 3 centimeter. So 13 into 3 is 39 centimeter. Okay, now here also in the such objective examinations, one catch is there. Sometimes we get, oh, now 13 into 3 is 39, so this should be the correct answer, let us mark this. But you should read the question properly, select the incorrect match. तो ये होता है कि हम क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हैं और हमको बिना क्वेश्चन को ढंग से पढ़े. See, examinations जो होते हैं, examiners, they want to confuse you. Okay, so we have to read the question carefully, and also we have to mark the important points in the question. So here, incorrect option would be the correct answer. So this is the correct match. So this is not the answer. Is it clear, Anjani? See, first option match is correct. Okay, but we have to tell incorrect match. So this is not the correct answer of the question. The incorrect match would be the correct answer of this question. Okay, now here how many sides are there? 1 2 3 4 5, and we have to check only outer sides. Okay, no inner sides. 7 8 9 10. So 10 sides are there. 10 into 3 30 centimeter. So this is also correct, but we have to select incorrect match. Okay, let me do this smaller figures, because see, only one option would be correct. So instead of going for this larger figure, let me check this. This would be easier for me. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So 11 into 3 33. So 33 should be answer, but it's 36. So it is the wrong. So this would be the correct answer. Now no need to check this one. Okay, you can check if you want to check, but in objective examinations, speed matters and we have to find ways to get to the answer in a quicker way. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now this is one question. Find the number of envelopes that can be made out of a sheet of paper 384 centimeter by 168 centimeter if each envelope requires a piece of paper of size 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter. तो क्या करना है देखो, अब we have to use our common sense. This is actually mathematics, but these are everyday mathematics, common sense you can say. So this is a sheet of paper 384 centimeter into 168 centimeter. Now if each envelope requires a piece of paper of size 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter. So हमसे envelope बनाना है, each किसका size 16 centimeter 12 centimeter. ठीक है, ये this is the size of paper required. So how many envelopes can be made? So here what we have to find, we have to find the area. So this is of I think 7th 8th class. So if others don't know about area, then it might be possible that okay, there would be some issue in understanding this. So area of a rectangle is length into width. Yes. So okay, Gia's doubt is what is meaning of 384 centimeter by 168 centimeter. By means these two sides, one side is 384 centimeter, other side is 168 centimeter. See, every plain thing, plain paper or rectangular thing has a two sides. So 384 by 168 means one side is 384, other side is 168. Like in computer screen, we say resolution 16 is to 9, yeah, 16 by 9 means one side is 16, other is 9, like this. Yeah, okay. How I know which side is? See, bigger side is 384. You can draw anyways. You can draw this way also. Okay, I'm not saying that it has to be that way. You can draw this way also. Then this would be 384. Bigger side is 384. You can place it anyway. You can keep bigger side horizontal or bigger side vertical. No issues in that. Here also you will cut the papers. Then it would be the same thing. Okay, so area of this is a rectangular figure. Area of a rectangular is length into width. Okay, now what happened? See, paper's area is 384 into 168 and envelope area is 12 into 16. So how many envelopes we can make? So what we have to do, we have to divide the area of whole paper with the area of the paper required for envelope. It is like same thing. If you get 20 toffees, okay, in 100 rupees. So in 10 rupees, how many toffees you will get? Okay, so this is the size of the paper. Its area is this, length into width. That means 384 into 168. And area of envelope, this is area of paper. Area of envelope is how much? 16 into 12. So how many envelopes can be made? So we have to divide this area of paper by the area of envelope. Okay, so same means actually we have to divide this whole paper into envelopes. So in division what we do equal means we distribute equal number of items or things in different cases. So here we have to divide this paper in equal parts and every part should get how much area? The 16 into 12. So number of envelopes would be, see, one thing what generally what we do, we multiply these things, 384 into 168, 16 into 12 and try to do this. Instead of multiplying, just write the things first. So area of envelope would be area, so number of envelope would be, let me write it clearly. Number of envelope would be area of paper divided by area of envelope. So what is the area of So इसको मैं erase कर देता हूँ अभी. So area of paper is 384 into 168 and area of envelope is 16 into 12. Now you can see these terms will cancel out easily. If you don't you, you can't cancel directly, then you can check this is divisible by 4. This is also divisible by 4. So 4 into 4 is 16. 4 into 9 is 36 and then 24. 4 into 6 is 24. Now you can cancel 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 4 into 4 is 16. 12 into 2 is 24. Okay, so 168 into 2. So 8 into 2 16, 6 into 12 13, 3. So 336 envelope can be made. Okay, is it clear? See, some of the questions, because this is a mixed class, I have taken questions from all the classes, so it might be possible that means this question is from I think 7th or 8th grade. So below that grade, if you are able to understand it, then it's good. Otherwise, okay, your class questions you would be able to do those things. And if such kind of questions will come and you don't know such kind of concept, then also we will cover those concepts. We will learn about those concepts in the Olympiad classes which we will be conducting. Okay, now this is a logical reasoning type of question. See, such kind of questions comes, and if we practice some questions like this, then we would be able to solve this, because in the first go it would be difficult for me also to solve these questions, because see, if you do practice, then you know how to deal any question. If you have not seen such kind of questions, then it will be difficult for you to do the question. Means similarly, if you want to go to some place, if you know the route, you can go easily and in very less time. If you don't know the route, so it might be possible that you lost somewhere, or you would reach the destination, but it would take more time, and which is not affordable in competitive examinations or Olympiad examinations. So if in a certain language, code language, Medicate is written as GVCEKFGO, then how will validate be written in the same code language? So it's in the first attempt, it is very difficult to understand what's happening here. Okay, so actually what's happening, see, if you practice these questions, you will solve some questions and get, okay, the logic of those questions. Then in the further questions, you can apply those concepts and try to figure out the answer. See how this is coded like this. Generally what happen coding, in such kind of coding, we get this G is, or this term is one or two letters, means which after M, or one or two letters before M. Sometimes it's like this, but here it is random. See, MG, EV, you won't find any relation here. So actually what is the coding here? You reverse the digit of this letter, E, T, A, C, I, D, E, N. Okay, now E, F, G. So this is G is one digit after E. Okay, T, U, V. V is one digit after T. A, B, C. C is one digit after A. मतलब A, B को छोड़ देंगे, then C. Okay, then C, D, E. So E is here. I, J, K, D, E, F. Okay, E, F, G, M, N, O. So this is the code. Means we have to reverse the digits of number, and then we have to write the digit after leaving one digit. Okay, so now you know how to deal such questions. So you know a way, means how coding can be done for such questions. So if some new question will come, you can check whether it is of this form or some another form if we do some practice. So this is the importance of practice. By practice, we can get to know, means how codings are possible, what are the different type of questions which they ask, and we can do accordingly. Because if we know this concept, then it is very easy. Otherwise, to know, get to this concept, it would be very difficult. So here what would be? E, T, A, D, I, L, A, V. Now E, F, G, and we don't have to check all the digits. See, Now G should be there. Okay, so time saving. Now how time saving? A and B are rejected. Now here V same, C same. Now we have to check this. Which digit? Fourth digit. So D, E, F. So here F should be there. So now this is rejected. Okay. Is it clear? So after this also, you don't have to check for every digit. We have to save time. So now in the first digit we have checked, it should be G. So these two answers would be rejected. Now after G, V is same, C is same. So we have to check the different digit. And from that we have to check which digit would be correct. So F is correct. So now this option is also rejected and this would be the correct answer. Okay. Okay, this is one question, I think from grade 8. So whether it is from grade 8, but easily or other students can also do this, but you should have an idea of east, west, north, south. I think most of you will be having an idea. How many of you can draw east, west, north, south on a paper? So how you draw, you know that? Okay, good. So how you draw? This is east, this is west, this is north, and this is south. Okay, so what? Now read the question and do accordingly. A man walked 25 meter towards east. And Manal, there is no need of hurry. Okay, हमें जल्दबाजी नहीं करनी है. We can take 1 minute to solve the answer. But important is we should get it correct. Okay, so जल्दबाजी में गलती नहीं करनी है हमको. थोड़ा time लो, but do it correctly. Okay, so a man walked 25 meter towards east. 25 meter east की तरफ गया वो. तो ऐसे गया 25 मीटर. Then he turned to his right. If he is going like this, his right would be this. Okay, जैसे हम इस तरफ चल रहे हैं. As a person, I am going this way. So my right is this. So he turned towards right. This side he has turned and walked 20 meter. So he walked 20 meter this side. Then he turned to his left. Now his left. So okay, now this way he is going. So here this is right side and this is left side. Okay, so 10 meter towards its left. How far and in which direction is he from the starting point? Have I missed something between? Yes, I have missed something. Okay, sorry. See, one line I have missed. He turned to his right and walked 20 meter, and again he turned to his, okay. From here, again he has turned to his right and walked 25 meter. Okay, see, now again right and 25 meter. See, this figure, right means this is 90-degree angles. This figure would be like a rectangle. So if 25 meter, then he will be just below this point. Okay, this is an important thing. After 25 meter, moving towards this right side, it will be below this point. And then he turned to his left. Now upper side is right side and lower side is left side. So he turned to its left and moved 10 meter. Okay, now this figure is a rectangular figure. Okay, so in rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So this is 20 meter. So this is 20 meter. So 20 meter. Now we have to tell how far he is away from the initial point. So 20 this and 10 this. Okay, this is the initial point. This is initial point. This is final point. So how much distance he is from initial position? 30 meter, and which side? South. So 30 meters south is the answer. Okay, so this way we have to deal with these questions, and with some practice you would be able to do those questions very comfortably, very easily, because see, most of you have seen such kind of questions for the first time. That's why you find them confusing or time taking. But if we will do some practice of these questions, then you will See, these questions are not that much difficult questions. So in overall examination, you can find out of 50, 35 to 40 questions can be done very easily. Yeah, 9-10 questions can be there which would require some time, okay, some more knowledge, more information, but at least 40 questions you can done easily. And if you do 40 questions easily, you can easily crack the Olympiad examination. Okay, so these were some of the questions and means information about the Olympiad examinations.